begins. See, we get to the end, but that's where we begin. You feel it? Mannequins, and we breaking the mold. Breaking out, and we breaking the codes. Similar to the jack who stole to the depths in your web, so you take explosive, get it out. Send your body to flight. Everybody got a target tonight. Everybody come along for the ride. All you studs and your duds and your ladies is fly. Grip the moment like you're gripping the earth. Feel the weight and you're feeling the girth. Now you get it, now you're feeling your worth.
What's going on YouTube? This is JoezMcfly getting you another reaction video to another Yankee game. So yesterday's game, today's Saturday actually, it's raining, it's just really bad weather, it's cold. It's really a good decision to not play baseball today. Yesterday's game was all McCullers, really, honestly. McCullers came out and he was locating his fastball, throwing pitches down in the zone, sliders. Guy has two different kinds of sliders, throwing the changeups here and there, and he just kept the Yankees off balance. It was just a bad night all around. It didn't have a good feeling. We didn't really get any hits with runners in scoring position. And for the first time all year, the Yankees actually didn't even have a walk. The only good thing about yesterday was Judge kind of broke out of his little mini slump, and he did go 2 for 4. Didi also went 2 for 4. Sanchez had a bad night. Sanchez had 3 Ks yesterday. I mean, Jordan Montgomery does go 6 innings yesterday, has 7 Ks, only 1 walk, which is great. Great to see him going in that direction in the walk department, because that was definitely a big concern of mine. But gave up 8 hits. He also did give up 4 earned runs. I mean, one of those runs was just a pure mistake. He missed on location, had a slider, just threw it right into McCann's wheelhouse, and McCann did what he does in Yankee Stadium, and he parked it into the right field upper deck. So it was, at that point in time, things just, the bats just couldn't get going. Great thing about tomorrow is that we do have 2 of our better pitchers going. So we have Tanaka going in the second game, and we also have Severino going in the first game. So the game does start at 2:05, single admission doubleheader. I wish I would have bought tickets. I had tickets offered to me as low as $40, and I did not take the opportunity. Now I'm kind of kicking myself for it. But I should have done it just to be able to go. I thought about it way too much, and now the secondary market is just way too expensive. So I'm not going to be able to go tomorrow, but I will be watching on TV. And while we did lose yesterday, guess what? The Red Sox lost and the Orioles lost, so we didn't really lose ground. Or the Red Sox didn't gain ground on us, and we didn't lose any ground to the Orioles yesterday. So that was a good thing. I guess it's another positive thing that you could take out of the game. But, I mean, hey, look, the other team, the Astros, are a good team. Let's not kid ourselves here. The guys, they have an 8-game lead in their division for a reason. Let's not pretend like the guys on the other side of the diamond are not getting paid to do this also. So the Yankees are going to lose some games. They are. I mean, freaking out over a loss is just, I don't know why people stress themselves out like that. I mean, if it's like a big-time game, interdivision, it's late in the season, fine, I understand. And nobody likes to lose, but to say, oh, this team's a bust, I knew it, we're going to go back to sucking, then it's kind of like overreaction much, don't you think? A couple of news and notes. Chance Adams was actually promoted to the AAA team, so that's another step. The guy's been stellar, but I don't think that we should rush Chance Adams. I think that we should definitely look to develop him and make sure that he's definitely honing in on his pitches. But the guy is sick from what I'm reading in the minor leagues. He's making batters look silly. Strikeout to walk rate is great, and he's doing a great job. Also, some news on Tyler Austin. He's actually supposed to begin rehab games later on next week. So that's a great thing, because I know a lot of people have been asking for Chris Carter's head, and maybe he can actually come back and start performing to the point where he may take some at-bats from him, even when Bird comes back, even maybe kick him off the team. As I was finished editing my video, I seen Chapman was actually put on the 10-day disabled list for shoulder rotator cuff inflammation. Needless to say, it's not what you want, but the guy just wasn't pitching effectively. There had to be something wrong with him. I mean, I just woke up, so Guy's pitching to a 3.55 ERA. 12 saves though, but hopefully he does get better soon. Chad Green was called up. We have to, get out of here with a split and go on the road. We need Severino to come up with a big start. We also need Tanaka to come up with a big start also, which he hasn't since the Red Sox series, but we need him to come up with a big start. But we're looking for Severino to be that stopper. So, get hype, guys. Tomorrow's a big day. It is Derek Jeter Day. And just for the sake of Derek Jeter Day, I guess I'm going to say my favorite Derek Jeter moment. My favorite Derek Jeter moment was when he ran after that ball and he fell into the stands. And I remember watching that game. I was watching that game. It was a crazy. This was probably in the height of the Yankee-Red Sox rivalry, and it was just crazy, intense. Every game felt like a playoff game between those two juggernaut teams. And to giving up his body just to be able to try to get this win, and we end up winning that game on that Flaherty double, which people forget really exemplifies Derek Jeter and who he is. It's good that he does get his recognition, and you know what? Hats off to Derek Jeter. There probably won't be another one like you, man. And I just want to share my worst Derek Jeter moment, and it was gut-wrenching, but in 2012, when he was obviously battling, and he never used injuries as an excuse, but when he broke his ankle in the playoffs, going for that ground ball, and then he still, tried, even though he was down on the ground, try to get the ball to Cano, and that was probably, to me, the lowest moment to see him like that and being carried off the field, because he always likes to, if he does go off the field, he likes to go off, maybe under his own power, but that was probably the worst Derek Jeter moment that I've seen. It just felt like at that time, Jeter was playing so well, and we were in the playoffs, and I thought that we had a really good team, and I felt like that, when he got hurt, it just sucked the soul out of the team, and we got swept that series. So guys, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your favorite Derek Jeter moment throughout his whole career. Which one do you agree with me, or what do you think is going to happen tomorrow in terms of the game? Do you think Severino's going to go up and show up big, or do you think Tanaka? Hopefully both. If this is your first time on the channel, man, make sure you guys do click the subscribe button, because I always do provide Yankee reaction, come up with the news, and it's just, I always try to keep it real fun, man. But like I always say, guys, make sure you guys always keep the pinstripes on, keep the pinstripes strong. Don't quit on the team, man, like a lot of these fair weather fans are doing, because the team won't quit on you. And let's go Yankees, man. Peace.